Travis, when you look back at the 8-game losing streak followed by the couple of wins, what do you think went wrong, and why do you think it took so long to kind of stabilize there?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, not sure on that.
Do you feel like that losing streak was probably the most costly, though, in terms of you guys trying to get in?
There was plenty. I mean, those were just in a row. There's plenty other losses throughout the year that you could look back on. It's magnified at the time of year, and I think there was another one before the All-Star break. I think there was, so you could probably go back and look at all the different games and say woulda, coulda, shoulda, but we put ourselves in a spot to have a chance, and it didn't go our way.
Why was the power play such a struggle season long?
I don't know. I mean, guys, work hard at every day. We're always communicating, trying our best to sort things out, and I'm sure it'll be something that we look at this summer and try to improve.
Travis, how would you assess your whole season and this All-Star and the career high in goals, and how would you look back on this year for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good season. I think it's hard right now because you just look at it as you ended on a bad note, and it's been a little bit since I've been in a position to potentially be in the playoffs, and we felt really good about this group. So it's just that's kind of all we're looking at right now. I don't think anyone's doing any individual evaluations right now. You're just kind of trying to figure out what we can do for next year and get ready to get back to work this summer and come back excited again.
Travis, there was a lot of talk this year about how close the room was. Would you say this is the tightest knit group you've experienced since you've played in the NHL?
Honestly, ever since I've been drafted here, the teams, I think it's just part of being a Flyer is, since I've come in, that's what they instilled in us. All the guys that were here is, you got to get close off the ice, and that's what builds it on the ice. And all the players that have been here throughout have kind of just kept that going. So every single year I've played here, it's been a great group and a lot of fun. And this year is just another one of those years where an awesome group of guys, and it was a pleasure playing with them all.
Kind of one of the narratives, one of the talking points going into the season was that while the team is rebuilding, the players are going to essentially decide how long the rebuild takes. After this year, I know it's obviously coming off of not achieving what you guys wanted to, but how close do you think this team is to jumping into the role of kind of being a regular contender in the NHL?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to say right now that it's going to be next year. I don't know. You see the stats we took this year, and everyone's a year older next year, and we go through it again and see where we're at. I believe that this team could be great and be in the playoffs consistently every year. We have all the tools to do it. It's just a matter of I think this year was good for us being in the spot we're at and learning the importance of not just the last couple games there, but going into next year, maybe it makes you realize that nothing game on a Tuesday, random city, like that game matters, and it's a good mindset for our team to have.
Follow up on that. Many people had you guys penciled out from the beginning of the season to what you guys did. What does that say about this group and how you guys can go forward now in the next step?
Yeah, it's great. I think it was awesome for a lot of the guys to just prove a lot of people wrong and maybe even prove themselves wrong. Like show themselves that we're capable of fighting with every other team, every other top team in the league, and now it's just believing, and we prove it to ourselves. So you can go into the summer now working hard and have that eagerness and hungry attitude to get back at it, and be right back to this spot as quickly as we can next year. We see where we're at again.
How big is the opportunity, starting last year, to be part of the penalty kill? Obviously, there's the shorthanded goals and whatever, but in terms of your growth as an NHL player overall.
Yeah, it's been huge. That was big for me. I think just the belief that I could, be on the penalty kill, because I just felt, at times in my career that maybe I was just limited to a certain type of player, and that was it. So yeah, I've been really happy with that. I think it's added to my game and helped me a lot 5-on-5 too. If you're not feeling it 5-on-5 and you can get a penalty kill in and feel like you're doing something for the team and maybe boost your energy and your confidence for the rest of the game.
You're obviously eligible to sign an extension this summer. Have you had talks about that with Danny, your agent?
I'm sure. I mean, down the road here, I'll deal with that. I haven't really. I've been focusing so much on trying to get in, but we'll see moving forward.
But you can still see yourself here. It's a long
I love Philly.